Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my kitchen. Today on Sunday Special Sweets, I am making chocolate fudge. Now, I made peanut butter fudge last week. Today I'm making, and I made it with marshmallow cream, and today I'm going to do the same thing, and I don't follow the recipe on the back. They changed this recipe within the last, 5-10 years, something like that. I follow my own, and I'm going to give you the ingredients so you know. You're going to need 1.5 cups of sugar, a 1/2 cup of margarine, which is 1 stick, and I use butter, and 2/3 of a cup of evaporated milk, not sweetened condensed, you want evaporated. You're going to need 1 small jar of marshmallow cream and a package of semi-sweet chocolates and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And I did get some walnuts out to add some. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get this. Well, I put the sugar and the milk and the butter in a pan. It's on medium heat, just like we did for the fudge. And really, I need to get in there because I don't want this thing to start boiling and that butter not to be completely dissolved. Because I got it fresh out of the refrigerator because I had some sitting out for some cookies. So I want to get this dissolved before it starts to really boil. And what you're going to do is bring this together. And I have it on medium heat, which is about perfect. And like before, we need to keep the sides, cleaned and not let the sugar get stuck on the side and you get that graininess. And what this needs to do is come to a full boil, just like we did with the fudge, and get it to cooking. Yeah, what we did with the peanut butter fudge. This one, instead of 3 minutes, we're cooking for 5 minutes. And while we're waiting for that to come up, I'm going to do up some walnuts. Just a few. And we're going to just keep this going. And it's going to have to come up to a good boil. I'm going to cut these open. So they're ready to dump when this is ready. And when my hands aren't full. Oh, here we go. It's coming up. It's got to be a good boil. So we're not ready to set the timer yet. I think this one even says a soft boil stage. Yeah, until a thermometer reaches 234. Okay, here we go. See the full boil? It's boiling all around. I hit my timer for 5 minutes. Now this one does get hot. I'll turn it down a little bit. And just to keep me happy, I will use my thermometer here too. And as I said, too little, it won't firm up. Too much, it gets nasty. So as soon as it turns up to 234 or 5 minutes, whichever comes first, we'll come right back. Okay, there's about 6 seconds left. I'm going to turn it off and pull that over and let me it's about 228, but it went for 5 minutes and I'm not going to overcook it. So what I'm going to add first is a half a teaspoon of the vanilla. And then I'm going to put in the chocolate. I want that to melt, and if you just set it in there for a minute, that sugar is hot enough, it will melt it. And I will start. It is almost completely melted. And I can tell just by the way it's running off my spoon. That's another good one. I mean, I can easily make a mistake and get it too far gone. And I've made it where it didn't firm up. I had to put it in the refrigerator. So there's 2 ways you can go. Well, 3 ways if you count perfect. And this is what's hard for me. I can tell by the way it's pulling away from my pan that it's great. I'm just going to go ahead and put my nuts in there and get this thing going to get it smooth. Yeah. Just don't get it all over the place and scrape the pan. Oops. Faster. Get it in there. It's hard on my arm. I have fibro, so it gets really tough for me. Okay, trade me places. It looks, I'm going to look at it and make sure everything's out of it. And you gotta understand, I know what it looks like, but I've been making it for years. Same recipe from my mother. This is what she used to make every Christmas. And I'm gonna pour it right into the pan. Look at that. That's nice and fluffy, and see how it's already starting to set up. It needs to completely cool. You see no marshmallow cream in it. That's how you know it's good, is by doing that. It's nice and fluffy, and you can see it's already starting to set up. So this was a good batch. Okay, we're gonna let it cool, and when it's all cool and ready to cut, we'll come back and finish it off. See you in just about an hour or so. Hi, welcome back to Sunday Special Sweets. And my fudge is done, so I'm going to cut some up. And the first one might not come out real well, but the other ones will. There we go. And you can cut these in half because this stuff is sweet and good, and it is something else. But there's our fudge. As I said, it could have probably sat and firmed up for a few more minutes. It's fudgy and good, real chocolatey. I knew it was Christmas when my mom made this. I knew it was time for Santa Claus to come. If you have any questions, post them. So we'll see you next week for Sunday Special Sweets. Bye.